2, 1. All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to graduation. Want to start out by congratulating everybody for earning their new belts. Tests were great this time around, and a lot of fun for us running the test. Really enjoyed seeing your great performance. So, kids and parents, everybody, real quick, give yourselves a huge round of applause. Thank you very, very much. One of the big things we always try to remember is that when you get to graduation, we want to make sure that both parts of the team get recognized, the parents and the support at home who make sure the room is clear and that you can get on and do a Zoom and that you can work with the classes. We want to thank you guys for all that work. And then, of course, the students who do all the work on the curriculum and that sort of stuff. We want to thank you guys for your hard work this last quarter. Ms. Claire, you want to say anything general for the crew?
Congratulations, everybody. Nice work over the past quarter and fantastic job on your test.
All right. Good job. Thank you, ma'am. Next thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and ask the parents to tie the kids' belts on them, their new belts. And I'm going to ask Claire to go ahead and take her belt off and let me tie it on her just to show you guys how to do that. I know a lot of you have already done it enough times. You know how it works. But I also know that it can be a little bit challenging when you first start out. So starting with the belt off, I'm going to go ahead and take the side that I want to end. So if you got stripes, that part's going to go on the student's left. So as the tire, I'm going to start with it on my right, and then I'm going to put the belt behind her, wrap it around 2 times, right? So there's 1, 2, and then when it comes back around in front, now the stripes are going to be hanging on her right side. I'm going to cross that piece that came around in front without the stripes over the top, and I'm just going to stick it right up underneath. Right, so what I've done is I've used that belt to tie off the overall circumference of those 2 wraps so that it stays the same size. And then I'm going to take, so that will leave the striped side on my left and the unstriped side on my right. I'm going to take the striped side on my left and lay it over flat. Take the one on my right, cross it over the top, and then stick it through the middle. So I'm just basically tying a square knot. Can you turn a little bit that way? There we go. So I'm just basically tying a square knot. Now, what most people will do is they'll put it on and they'll just try to tug it into place and it'll invariably come untied. So once you get it in place, go ahead and grab the 2 ends and pop. Give it a good sharp pull, and that should make that knot stay pretty tight. So go ahead and give that a try one more time. Starts from the student's left, 2 times around. And then you're going to go over and under everything, and then over and under the top. And that should give you a nice little square knot with the slot on the knot pointing to the left and the stripes on the left. And that would be how to tie a belt, right? So you guys go ahead and take a second, do that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to queue up a graduation video where you can see our graduation handouts. And we'll call out everybody's names as this stuff plays. I've got a lot of clips and videos that we'll show of the kids this last few weeks in class getting ready for their test, and then of course some photos at test. So go ahead and get those belts tied, and we'll be right back with you and start with that video. Thank you very much. Real quick, we're going to bow and set that up for you and get on with that.
Congratulations, everybody.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, so throughout this video, where you'll see some pictures and videos of our intermediate youth and beginning adults training online, I would also like to spotlight some of them out loud, speak about some of the awesome work they've been doing. So firstly, Miss Zoe, she has awesome intensity and energy, super strong, and she's always willing to ask questions and learn new things. Mr. Jackson, he has super focus and control, and his bow work is amazing. Mr. Weston, he works super hard. His footwork has been getting super clean. He has awesome focus and control as well. And last but not least, Mr. Porter just tested with me, and he has awesome strength and intensity. It was super nice to see him come to test and show that awesome rotation and focus. So congratulations to everybody, and I hope you guys are as proud of yourselves as I am proud of you.
All right, the next thing we're going to be working on or previewing is basic kata 3. Basic kata 3 is the intermediate form for this rotation, and it's going to be focused a lot on transition from back stance to front stance. So in our traditional katas, this is one of the first forms where the students have to worry about changing balance points and using the movement of their body weight to generate power in a pulling position and in a force forward position. Right? And then also there's some cool things in basic Kata 3 that we'll show you a little bit of application of in a minute. That's joint manipulation and balance control. But for starters, I'm just going to ask Claire to go ahead and run the form so you can see what the form looks like, and we'll go from there. All right, ready to do this, man? Basic Kata 3? Let's go ahead and do it on regular counts. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Back ready. Nicely done, man. Need 5. Okay, so that's the new form for the intermediate crew. They're going to learn to move their weight from pulling position, right, to a pushing power forward position. And you'll see that. The other thing that happens is, like I said, some joint manipulation. And I'll show that a little bit in a minute. Last form we're going to introduce you guys to for the core curriculum, the underblack curriculum is Advanced Kata 5. I'm going to ask Ms. Claire to do that one, and then I'll preview the black belt form for the sport. And then we'll go back and fill in some self-defense. Are you ready for Advanced 5 now?
Yes, sir.
Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And back to ready. Nicely done, man. Good job. Okay, and again, we'll break. So, like I was explaining, Katas are helping you learn your self-defense blocks and punches. It's not very realistic that I start way back here and I step out to punch and she steps in to block, right? We're just way too far apart. If she sees me attacking her from way out here, first of all, I probably can't reach her unless she steps in. So she'll just split. So the way to think about it is more, listen to me right hand. Think about it more like this. I grab here. Now she's stepping in with that left foot to make that first block. So we're really not at distance, at punch distance. We're at grabbing distance. And now she's getting that first high extension of my elbow. She does that aggressively. She'll bust my arm. If she only gets some attention from it, right? See what she did? She dropped down, cleared my arm out. Now she gets a free alleyway to my face. And that becomes her punch. So you can see that as its own self-defense. So this would essentially be a self-defense off a lapel grab, right? I grab her, she pins the hand, pops the elbow, clears the arm, and hits me in the jaw. And that's the way that kata opens. It teaches block, control, strike. Teaching them a core strike forward. Okay? So that's my partner. So you guys go quick, face forward, down in, to one another. All right, so one from the front is a simple one-hand grab. So I'm gonna reach out, snatch her wrist, and she goes. Good. Okay, breaking that down a little bit, I'm gonna grab, she's gonna kick, pull, breakaway strike. Good job, man. Thank you. Nice and quick and easy. All right, on the side, this is going to be a straight arm grab. Now, when someone grabs you from the side, they're probably not completely sideways to you. They might get a little bit of an angle. You can push it back and start to hit. Or they might grab and pull into it. In this one, it's more of a push. I'm trying to change her balance. Okay, so one from the side. As soon as I touch, she's on. Nice. Okay, so breaking that down just a little bit. She's going to set her balance, kick out my knee, and follow with a strike. Well done, thank you. Good job. All right, and then from the back, this is a simple distance choke. Now, the challenge of the distance choke is what? Well, breathing, number 1, balance, number 2. So she's going to establish those things immediately. We'll pull her hair back slowly so we don't lose any hair in this. And you good? And go. Nice. All right, from the side, we'll go a little bit slower, but you can see immediately. I grab, she's going to latch on and stomp to my foot and pull my hands up. Turn into me and strike. Yeah. Good. Medium speed one time. Ready? And go. Nicely. All right. So that's step 1. That's what my intermediate kids are going to be learning. My beginner intermediate adults. Set 8. Set 8's a little more challenging. We'll do it again. Like I said, we'll hit it kind of quick, and then we'll do it with a little bit of a breakdown, and then you just go ahead and do it. What you need to do is make it work. Come forward, half a step, and start the throw ball. All right, 8 from the front off the top. Set, and go. Nice. All right. A little bit less fast. Right? As I shoot in, she steps back, controls distance and balance. Grabs me by the head, redirects me, puts me off base, and finishes. Nicely done this way. All right. Then 8 from the side. That's off a headlock. Okay, you ready? And go. Nice. All right. And then a little bit more control of speed to see what's going on. Immediately she tries to cover, breaks my balance, and then starts to break me down. Strikes, clears me out, and punch. Nicely done. All right. And then 8 from the back. This is a defense against a full Nelson. The goal is to interrupt the lock before it gets set. So I'm going to come up with a little bit of angle so you can see what's going on. I'm going to shoot in and try to set that full Nelson grip behind her head. Ready? She latches. Yep. Good job. All right. A little bit slower just so you kind of see what happened. So as I come in, she's going to latch in my arms, control, strike. Set up a shoulder lock, use that shoulder lock to break my balance, in the neck, and finish. Nicely done this way. Okay, so that stuff's all coming up for you this quarter. Hopefully that will be enough to help you stitch together some of the moves we do in the air and some of how we do it with people. And we'll get right into teaching you guys some of that stuff. So enjoy. Short class after this. Don't forget to celebrate graduation with all the people that supported you. Don't forget to celebrate for yourself. Being a goal accomplished. But you know what happens. You accomplish your goal, you celebrate, and what do you do before you leave? Set the next goal. That's right. All right, guys, thank you very much. Real quick, Ms. Claire. Thank you, ma'am. And you guys from the kitchen, thank you. Have a great evening. Good work. One last John, round of applause. Thank you very much. All right, we'll do a little bit of open class and have fun.